What up, anime fans? I'm back with another video. I'm so sorry I didn't do this the other day. I was just too lazy. I really wish I could create a consistent upload schedule. Anyway, I got 3 reviews tonight. Now Kinoja, now Osama Sentai Kinoja did premiere today, but it's not available on the PlayStation app, so I was hoping this wouldn't happen again. But Kamen Rider Geese did the exact same thing months ago. So depends on when it comes out this week. I won't be able to review it until I see the first episode when it's on the app. So that will take a while. I'll explain my Kamen Rider Geeks review as well, if I can. It's just been having bloody internet pains lately. Like the internet just starts acting slow and crappy at round past 9 o'clock in the evening. I don't know why. Okay, nothing is going right in this bloody house. It's like this house is fucking bad luck or something, guys. I'm not joking, guys. Like, my PlayStation acting up for some reason. Only playing DVDs and digital download only games. I can't play any physical games for some reason. This has never happened to me before. I don't know why. It's happening now. Yeah. Anyway, got some news. By the way, this episode of Go Rush actually contained a reference to a pretty obscure not obscure, but pretty, well, I wouldn't say obscure, but whereas it's pretty old and dates one of the most popular Shonen Jump mangas out there. You probably don't want to talk about, but I'll get to that. The first I want to mention something I yesterday. Yesterday I bought One Punch Man seasons 1 and 2, which I only just recently found out it was published in Shonen Jump, so I didn't know that. I watched season 1 on Netflix. I've not seen all of season 2, so I plan to give these a watch before season 3 drops this year. I also bought all 4 Indiana Jones films prepared for the upcoming fifth film. I actually already reviewed this one on my main channel, but no views. But if you want to see my review on it, go check it out, because it's not bad. I enjoyed it. I just plan to check these out soon, because next up will be Temple of Doom. Now, there's not exactly any age ratings on this because it came in a box. I just didn't think the DVDs would be very thin. Also, this came in the post the other day. Season 1, Volume 1 of Winx Club, 4Kids dub. Yes, it's the 4Kids dub I checked. See there? 4Kids logo on the back. And I already knew it was the 4Kids dub just by Toonatech. Which, if you don't, for those who are not British and did not grow up in the 2000s, you probably heard of CITV, but let me give a quick refresh for those who haven't. CITV is a British children's channel, is a channel made for kids, which is a spin-off channel of the ITV, Independent Television, which is a public channel, publicly funded. Unlike the BBC, which is funded by the government. So, as the saying implies, it's children's independent television. It's iconic shows. I do plan to talk about those on my nostalgia channel someday. I haven't posted anything on that channel at all now. I remember one of the shows Now, Toonatech was a sketch comedy series that played TV shows in between. You know? It's more of a sketch comedy, in a way. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like Dick and Dom, The Bungalow. You know that show, right? Where there's a lot of comedy in it. They also take a break for TV shows to air. Specific shows. I'm just look up to iconic. Basically, it was just a place to air iconic shows, and this is where Winx Club aired. 4Kids stuff. But here's the thing: I don't remember Winx Club airing on Toonatech. Might be me from remembering now, but I remember the dub airing on a little program on block called Action Stations, where they play shows where it's a place where love shows up, as the name implies, action takes place, hosted by a bunch of blue and pink robot. So, yeah. They made a complete fuck up on the DVD. Look, um, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. They spelled CITV, they spelled GMTV, but that's not what it's called. It's called CITV. How can I make a fuck up this bad? It's not just on the DVD either. Same on the bottom here. They fucked it up completely. I don't know how can I make a big mistake by this. I suppose this was distributed by Contender Home Entertainment. I'm not familiar with it much. But yeah. It doesn't have any extras or anything, it's just the 5 episodes of 4Kids Dub. But the United version actually had a unique ending that used the footage for the actual ending. You know, we girls are the Wings Club. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But yeah, um, I just want to talk about this a sec because I do plan to cover more about the 4K dub someday in the future on my animation channel. I do. Right now, I'm currently watching the Sinnoh dub to give a review on season 1, then season 2, and then season 3 and 4. Before going on to the 4K dub and Nick dubs. Before moving on to seasons 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and World of Winx. So yeah, and Fate will be saved from my live action channel. So stay tuned for those. Also, this perfect promotes some stuff that's come out. Trading cards, that's where this came from. I can't find any on Amazon, by the way. Just came with DVD. So there are more in the DVDs. Advertising Volume 2, which I haven't found on Amazon yet. So, if you can find that for me, I'd be grateful. Because I actually want to collect the series now. It's a part of my childhood. I just actually want to collect the series now. So if you can find it, please let me know. I'll be so grateful. Also, something I didn't know, there was a PlayStation 2 game of 4Kids dub. Yeah. PS2. I didn't know this at all. I was according to Wikipedia, it was mainly released in Europe. I could watch the walkthrough online a bit, and the story just rushes a bit. Do you like how it starts? So much, but and well, the transition between Bloom biting Nut in the game is terrible. We didn't get a transformation sequence, even though she didn't transform. I will go more about this on my game channel someday. I do promise that. I'll watch the walkthrough, give my review on it. But yeah. Why I mention this, there was also a website United had. You know, I got introduced when, like I said, I was introduced to Winx Club on CITV years ago. When it aired back in 2006. Or was it 2005? Yeah, it aired in 2005 in the UK, but the DVDs didn't release till early 2006. My guess is the series was released in late 2005. Anyway, I remember all too long. Just wanted to mention these stuff. And some things that are happening. Like, we got the upcoming adaptation of one of Akira Toriyama's works. Sandland, I think it's called, is going to be a movie. Also, Funimation is going to be dubbing the biggest, something they didn't dub in the past, a freeway crossover between Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Toriko. Two of those probably heard of, but wow, you probably haven't. I know I didn't until I found out about the crossover. And after all these years, it's getting dubbed, even though Funimation has only just recently started dubbing the Warner arc. I think think it's actually a good idea, actually. Take a little bit of a break in between those. On plus side, you actually get more people into Toriko. Because, again, Toriko is not that well known of an anime. Obviously, the crossovers must have been done to promote Toriko, since it was still relatively new, and One Piece and Dragon Ball have been around for a long time. Well, Dragon Ball didn't have any series at the time, actually. I don't think so. Super and stuff. Right. I actually do plan to watch One Punch Man subbed. I also plan to rewatch some episodes of One Piece subbed before moving on to the Green Island arc. Not Green Island, sorry. Low Garden. Got those mixed up then. Right. Let me see. Anything else? No? I just learned a lot about Shonen Jump. So there's an upcoming crossover movie with Lupin the Third and another old anime series, Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye was actually a manga series published in Weekly Shonen Jump back in the 80s. Yeah, it's true. Think about it. Before Jolene, Shonen Jump had a rule. They were not supposed to be female. They only allowed male protagonists, but Jolene broke the rules. My guess, Cat's Eye was a bit of an exception to that rule. It was also created by the same person who created City Hunter, which they both crossed over, by the way, in an anime movie. Those series I do plan to cover in the future, I do. You know, they're going to be tricky though, since they don't have any arcs. Oof. It's interesting. And if that 80s, since we also got the return covering City Hunter movie. Yes, not a movie. After all these years, the still not over. They're still making more anime content. And if this movie does well, it could possibly lead to a reboot of the old anime. You know? Since both shows are coming back, both the creators' works are coming back in new ways. If they become popular enough in these stories, it can possibly lead to reboots. Possibility. I'm not saying they will, but it'll be a great idea. They're just going to do new audiences. We already got reboots on the way. We got a reboot of Blue Exorcist coming out this year. Yes, the 2011 anime is getting a reboot too. Well, so yeah, this upcoming Shonen Festival, Anime Fest or something. We've already learned more about release dates and stuff, like the upcoming Rurouni Kenshin reboot. Oh god, I'm really way too long in a video. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go on this long. This is quite too common for me, guys. Oof. So yeah, let's go find arcs for those series. I won't be able to check them out properly because they're gonna be a long watch. Same with Saint Seiya Omega. That's over 90 episodes. Yeah, it's not as long as the original Saint Seiya, but things. And I heard, and since the Battle for Sanctuary movie came out, I think the series has been cancelled. Oh god. It could. I have to do another reboot though. A better reboot. That is. Not fucking up things. You know, I'll get more of a tangent when I actually get to the reboot someday. I still got some other things to do. Like finish we're talking about Pretty Cure. I planned to finish it this week, but I forgot. But yeah, I do want to get that series a review. Anyway, let's just get to the episode quickly before time runs out. So, the episode continues where we left off with we discover who the Aftermath's possessing, Yorumu. It was a clever twist too. Yorumu didn't show any signs of being possessed early on in the episode. Anyway, I discovered that Yorumu was being possessed by the Aftermath. Who Yuhi's calling Damamu. Yes, that's what he's calling her. I assume it's a her anyway. I don't know, really. She's very hyper energetic. I think I know who this is supposed to be a reference to. Not seen it, but I kind of understood recent by watching some stuff. Openings on YouTube. Anyway, she takes off running about because she's very energetic and fun. Wants to have fun. stealing Udius's hat. This is the first time we've seen Udius without his hat in that form. Because don't forget, we've seen his real form, true form. But this is the first time his human form has a hat. It's pretty unique. So how come his human form has longer hair? Like, when you wear his hair, it's not that big when it's up in its true form, but human form it's longer for some reason. By the way, I want to mention a rule that Yu-Gi-Oh's been doing for years since it was created by Yusuke Takahashi back in the 90s. And that is about the hair colors. Something you know common well is that every Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist must have two hair colors. Yugi had a bit of a purple and yellow hair. July had two shades, light and dark brown. Yusei had black and yellow. Yuma had a purple and black. Yuya had red and green. Yusaku had bit of pinkish purple and blue. But Playmaker is more blonde, yellow and blue. Purple, I mean. Sorry. And, wow, Yuga has brown and yellow hair. Look, guys, I'm not going to mention it, but basically, you know what I'm about to say, but I'm not going to say it now. I'm doing my best to resist saying it. I just caught up ever since the last arc. Still fucking awful that I did. Anyway, season 1's almost ending. Just a few more episodes left before we get season 2. And season 2's intro has been done by people behind Death Parade, I think it's called. Not familiar with that anime, but what I know is the opening is completely misleading. Like Madoka Magica's opening, actually. I had to look that anime up sometime. Anyway, the ending, though, is going to be performed by a familiar singer for shonen anime fans. That is the singer behind Taichi Makai. I think his name is Taichi Makai. I can't remember. But basically, he's the singer behind the second opening of Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, Bravest. Which is one of my favorite openings, by the way. You're the bravest. That's one of my favorite openings. Just how catchy it is. Alright, there's still this opportunity to have Dragon Quest team up with Dragon Ball. That'd be so nice, because the art styles, don't forget, Toriyama did the art style for the Dragon Quest games for years. He lends art to other games and stuff, media. So, anyway, everyone's trying to search for trying to search for Robian and Malibu. But luckily, there's those UFOs they were standing on, creating a special filter that protect. They'll keep them safe for now, but they'll be lost. If they don't do something soon, they'll be lost in space. So they need to find them no matter what. So Yuno got help one of the allies we made a few episodes ago, the Duty to Sky. I can't remember the names. Okay, I also asked Sky to help. So they're doing all they can. Meanwhile, Muden is trying his best to manage to escape when a blob got trapped in, and trying to find the Ultima, but also evading the others. Dormammu makes sense in the name, man. So, meanwhile, Yugi and Udius and Manya and Bochi, are trying to catch the hyperandrogenic Dormammu. And, well, something that she does after she passes by a store, that definitely convinced me this is definitely representing a certain Shonen Jump series. Thinking I want to talk about how to describe this. Basically, she's wearing Use's hat. She drives past, she picks up a stick and pokes green poop. Yeah, she's poking poop. Cartoon poop. Now, who does that? None other than the Riley Child on Shonen Jump's Dr. Slump. Manga written by Akira Toriyama, which predates Dragon Ball, and recently had, which still is popular in its own right, knowledge, had two crossovers, I think two, I don't know, crossovers with Dragon Ball. Back then, though, it was pretty weird. You see, a Riley Chan anime from the 1980s, Dr. Slump, the 1981 anime, didn't really have an English dub. So they had a dub by Harmony Gold, which I think was lost or something. I don't know. I don't know much about this dub. Dragon Ball also has a complicated history of dubs. So the first time they probably appeared in dub form, because I don't know much about Harmony Gold dub, was in original Dragon Ball during the General Blue saga. There's that entire episode where Goku ends up in the Tower of Riley. And years later, Riley appeared in an episode of Dragon Ball Super. Goku forgot her, but it's best I describe that episode on its own one day. I'm going to give that episode its own review, own one-off review, just to talk about it. How crazy and silly it is. Well, the Rich Burst crossover was more in during the saga. Well, Super just has it during not doing any arc, so you can skip if you want to, or we'll just watch it on its own. If you've already seen Dragon Ball. So yeah, it's definitely convinced. And she says the same characteristics are similar to O'Reilly's. It's just obvious. I don't know why they're saying that. Is there any news about Dr. Slump lately? I don't know. I should actually look that up. Because Dr. Slump did receive a reboot in 1997 called they New Dr. Slump, where they gave characters new looks. Look more digital though. I wish they were bringing look more digital. Nothing like GT. And it's produced by Toei Animation. So it's confusing. They're both. GT was probably still living. Then again, it was the late 90s, but it's all digitally painted more like. Might be because it was digitally painted, yeah. Sorry. So it's definitely probably still Riley Chan. I don't know why. It's because that another one that one of Akira Toriyama's works, Sandland, I think that's what it's called. It's getting an adaptation. We still waiting on the Jocko series. Yeah, did you know the character Jocko from Dragon Ball Super had his own series and a manga? I don't know why they never adapted that. It'd be nice to see him and Mama's sister's adventures. Mama never mentioned she had a sister in the classic Dragon Ball though. Bit of a retcon. But I'm sure the manga explains it away. What else? Most likely give those a read someday. Anyway, I'm trying to catch her. Oh, she's poking the poop. Guaito shows up. Basically saying that Damamu is evolving. Take on more of Yuhi. Take more of the fun personality of Yuhi. And it explains that Yuhi may experience the side effects too, due to the whole and those side effects have become pretty apparent now. Because Yuhi doesn't feel joyful. Doesn't feel joy anymore. He watches everything about joy, not wasting time. And well, to say something pretty crazy, to replace UTS with apartment complex. It's a weird thing. Meanwhile, Julius is chasing Damamu around. Oh, chaotic things. Since Yuhi doesn't really have much to do 40, Yomu does. So Yuhi asks Damamu to hand him over to the company. She agrees, but Tatsuki-san managed to spin his way into a duel. So yeah, if Yuhi wins, he gets full ownership of the company. But if Damamu wins, Yuhi has to be her friend. So yeah, it's a really entertaining duel. pretty, well, entertaining. Please. Anyway, Yuhi managed to get back to normal thanks to the efforts of the rest of UTS. By mounting something he did with rush dual packets, creating making a paper mache monster out of the car packets, not wasting them. That is actually pretty cool. It was very good to learn that he did waste them. So probably the way he made the Oh no. Sorry, both alarm. I thought someone I don't like has come in again. But no, thank God. You probably know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to mention it again. I just really, really don't like someone like him. A fucking thief. Right, where was I? Shut up. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Hey, Darwin actually managed to turn the tool around by fusion summoning a weird cross between a Tanabot and blue Bluetooth White Dragon. I forgot his name now. Actually, the dragon is named after a blue eyes white dragon. Obviously, man, I wish we could get Legacy Duelist return. You know, I'd like to see the next season actually, the next Smash Bros. Season, a Legacy season in a way, where we get to see all kinds of really characters from past seasons do rush to against the main cast to celebrate the legacy of each season. Doesn't have any protagonist. Could be like find a way to incorporate them into the series without, raps in the past. Like in Mark 5. Crow, Jack, Akiza. I don't know her Japanese name, by the way. Asta, Kite. All characters of 3 different seasons that appeared in Arc 5 without any explanation. Like, there's the different incarnations of the characters, but the same personalities. I don't watch all of Arc 5, but I kind of wish they did vary the personalities a bit. Now, Keith's only got 2 duels, and she lost the second one. Lexi Duelist my ass. So, yeah. Don't might get more seasons, though, by the way. Severance didn't perform well and only lasted like 92 episodes. There was clearly more that was going to be done with the series, where its plot points after the 6th arc. The 7th arc was definitely going to be the final arc, but they didn't make it to the final arc, sadly. I really didn't notice that watching it. I go watch all the Severance all the way through. Basically set up, but sadly you had to be dropped or rushed to fit the story. My guess is the whole regetting the memories but was going to take time. It'll take time. But they had great. The episodes were great in their own right. But the start of this final arc was great in his own right too. Did their best to quickly solve the wait by store the characters' memories. I actually like that. And actually doing that more meaningful way with great episodes. So anyway. So basically Yuhi lost. So yeah. Hey. Malibu can't be. So I still haven't found Malibu and Robian yet. Hey. So a deal's a deal. Yuhi agrees to be her friend, Damaru's friend. But somehow unexpectedly, she drags him away along with Mutant to Suijo, and causing the episode to end on a cliffhanger. That's actually something I did not expect. But of course, this is episode number 47. So if they're 52 or 53 episodes, I'll make we'll see by episode 52 by the way. But I'll make 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 5 or 6 episodes left. So 5 or 6 weeks. It'll take me 5 or 4 weeks. So now, because you know, it's you get what I mean. All right, I enjoyed this episode. I cannot wait for season 2 as well. See what stories they'll continue with. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date on videos that comes from the future. Thanks to our 33 subscribers. It's really astonishing I got 33 subscribers. I wasn't expecting that. My Lego channel has 30 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 50 or so. I can't. But who knows? It might go far someday. I just like doing this for fun. You know? How's it get all kinds out of me? Anyway, what are your recommendations for Shonen Jump anime? Like, I want to know your recommendations. Please let me know in the comments below. In the comments, I'm really curious to know what shonen anime that I have not reviewed on the channel to check out. Right, thank you guys. I'll see you like next time for Pretty Cure. I'll see you on my main channel for Kamen Rider. Keep next out.